this was all a dream. When did I begin dreaming? If this is reality, why is my hero on the floor covered in blood? Couldn't understand anything that was in front of me, and I couldn't believe in anything. Wohl doch nicht Gundam. Ja, ich vermute auch, das heißt, Mahiro kommt nicht zur Strandparty. Mahiro Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. And she was always straightforward. Toward us and toward herself. She was always facing forward. She was that kind of person. Why her? Why Mahiro? Why? Why did this happen to her? Wie Kazuichi da gerade mit seinem typischen Blick steht, sieht das fast so aus, als wäre er es gewesen. The muscles in my face stiffened and grew hard. Darkness clouded my vision. My legs started to wobble and I instinctively placed my hand against the wall.
Damn it!
Hey, Hajime! Before this, we were having a great time, right? We were excited about going to the beach. We were having a lot of fun. But why?
Are you kidding me?
Why did something like this happen? Someone tell me, man. Obviously don't know what's going on either.
Oh!
Huh? Now's not the time to make bubbles. Hurry and get the others. Ibuki instantly left the beach house. I'm sure it took some time for everyone else to come here. They had to change and whatnot. It must have taken some time, but I didn't really know how much time had passed. My senses were numbed. My emotions were also numbed. Within me, various layers were peeling off. My senses started to return. Around the time, I realized that the others were already here.
Huh?
What the hell is this? Why, Mahiro? The girls were standing outside the door leading to the beach, their faces pale with terror.
Something like this.
For heaven's sake, what in the world is going on? With their pale faces still intact, the girls began wobbling toward the beach house until a voice stopped them.
Hold it.
Hold on a sec. Those things beneath you, be careful not to step on them.
What?
Beneath?
See?
You know, the footprints in front of that door. There are footprints leading out of the beach house, right? That's probably an important clue. So don't step on them.
Huh?
If you mean evidence. Monokuma mentioned it in the announcement, right? After a certain amount of time, we'll hold a class trial.
What the?
Another class trial?
You serious?
Then are you saying this is...
That's right.
That's right. One of you guys killed her.
Right.
Killed? That's impossible.
Hey!
It's not like an accident or something. Ja, genau. Sie hat sich aus Versehen mit dem Baseballschläger selber den Kopf eingeschlagen.
Like...
If you guys think that's an accident, that still means this death was caused by someone else's actions, right?
In other words...
That also counts as a legitimate murder. Though such deaths fall into a gray area on this island. Also, anders. Though such deaths fall into a gray area, on this island I will make sure it's clear to you guys. On this island, dying from sickness is basically the only death that's not considered a murder. Well, it's impossible to get sick and die on this island, not when Monomi takes such good care of people.
What's this?
Oh, speaking of which,
I don't
there
like
it is, the silent treatment attack. This is like the #1 thing that hurts me. Well, fine, I'm not gonna lose to you bashing. I've decided to become a tough kid. It's the worst. Once again, it's a horrible nightmare. And it's all because of Monokuma.
No way!
It's not my fault. And whoa, whose fault is it, you ask? We'll find out. We hold the class trial.
So...
Let's begin already. No whining, just begin already.
It's the Monokuma File!
Du kannst vergessen, dass da so eine tolle Fanfare dazukommt. Okay. I shall pass out the Monokuma file #2. This should start to feel familiar.
Do your best.
To investigate. I'll see you later at the class trial.
Right.
Then you should have stopped the murder before it occurred. Don't you have that kind of power, man? I did have the power before he appeared.
Perhaps.
Even if she tried to stop it. Judging from Monokuma and Monomi's relationship, there's no doubt she'd get stopped herself. Yes, Monokuma took everything away, including the magic stick and the surveillance cameras. The only thing I can rely on are these ears, but they can only hear about 3 times that of a normal person.
So basically,
You have no idea what's happening on this island in the first place. That's the worst. A powerless nabbit like me is the worst. Hey, now's not the time to focus on something like that. More importantly, what should we do? Do we have to do it again? That cruel thing, we have to do it again?
why?
I cannot believe it. My hero was killed by one of us.
Damn it!
Yeah, I can't do this anymore. Investigating the class trial seriously. I'm done, man. Everyone feels the same. But we can't do anything else except to do it. And there's no way we can just ignore the reason my hero was killed.
Hey,
Yeah, the only thing we can do is investigate.
'cause it's bad.
Because we should never forgive that. Killing is something we should never forgive. Chiaki.
Well,
The killer has their reasons. I understand that. It was the same for Teru Teru too. It's really all Monokuma's fault. I understand that too. But even so,
killing.
we should never
I'll
forgive
never allow it.
killing. She usually has her head in the clouds, so for her to say something like that, she probably can't forgive this at all. But that's true of me too.
Understood.
Regardless, everyone is going to die if we don't do it. In order for us all to survive, we must do it.
I'm gonna do it!
Then let's do this.
Perhaps.
My hero probably wants us to do this too. She would want us to reveal the truth behind her death. I understand. If everyone's doing it, I will do it too, but please give me a little time. Please give me time to calm myself down a little. Also, I will go and tell the others who aren't here about this. You're right. If all you heard was the announcement, you won't know where the murder took place. I shall excuse myself. What now?
Hey,
Then let's begin. Who killed my hero Koizumi? Why was she killed? We gotta find out and solve this already. That's right, we have to do it. It's the only way. I don't want to do this, but that's more the reason for us to finish this. I'm the only one who can do this. Okay, investigaten wir noch ein bisschen und dann mache ich Schluss für heute. First I need to take a look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Mahiru Koizumi. Estimated time of death is around 3 p.m. The scene of the crime where the body was discovered is inside the beach house at Chandler Beach. The cause of death is a single killing blow to the head with a blunt instrument. There are no other conspicuous external injuries and no trace of foreign substances such as drugs. Around 3 p.m., that's the time Kazuichi and I arrived at the diner. Then, if we had just gone to the beach house instead. No, now is not the time to feel regret. I need to focus on doing as much as I can right now. And then I'm going to find out the truth behind my hero's death. That's the only way the rest of us can survive. Okay, ich würde sagen, wie immer von links nach rechts.
how suspicious.
What is this? This is suspicious, I think. Did you find some kind of clue?
See?
You know the footprints from earlier? They were in front of the entrance facing the beach, right? Oh, that.
Well,
Hajime and Kazuichi's footprints show that you guys were the first ones to go inside the beach house. But these footprints are just the opposite. They are coming out of the beach house.
Hey,
Now that you mention it, I thought those footprints were strange too. You did? At first I tried to go into the beach house from the door facing the road, but it didn't open, so I went around and tried to go in from the beachside door. You couldn't go inside from the roadside door because Mahiro's body was blocking it, right? And that's when I noticed those footprints. The footprints leading from the beach house to the tunnel looked like they belonged to one person. Someone's footprints leading out of the beach house, huh? That's definitely suspicious.
huh?
Now that you mention it, Pico said she went for a little swim, right? Could those footprints be...
well,
Unfortunately, I went swimming to scout the first beach. I do not know anything about this beach.
Maybe.
Is that really true?
but still.
These footprints lead straight from the beach house to the tunnel. Since I was swimming at the beach, of course my footprints would lead from the shore to the tunnel.
Huh?
Then whose footprints are these?
It appears.
It's no mistake that these are the killer's footprints, but I have no clue who that might be. Well, for now, it's obvious that this is a clue, don't you think? Yes, it's probably an extremely important clue. Footprint on the beach. Ich schätze mal, da geht's nach draußen. It's weird. What do you mean? Well, I wanted to calm myself a little, so I thought about getting a drink from that refrigerator. When I opened it a few days ago, I'm pretty sure there was a large variety of drinks.
Man.
Well, I guess I'm just imagining things. I mean, who cares about drinks right now, huh? What are you talking about? Seriously, it's okay. I've resolved it on my own, just drop it. What the heck, you just started it? Traditional Untersuchung. There's a lot of drinks inside the refrigerator, but compared to last time, I feel like there's less drinks. Did people take a lot of drinks from here? Not only that, the only drinks left in here look either sweetened or colored. They look unhealthy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe there's a clue inside this trash can. Oh, that's what I thought, but there's only a bunch of empty plastic bottles. I don't see anything that looks like a clue. I guess it's not that easy, huh? Trash can. There were a bunch of empty plastic bottles inside the trash can in the beach house. Probably drinks from the refrigerator. Huh? Gut, mach ich mal mit dem Metal Bat weiter. According to the Monokuma file, the fatal blow was dealt to my hero with a blunt object. That blunt object, this metal bat, right? This metal bat.
Yep.
It's the same as the Twilight Syndrome murder case. Huh?
Well,
There is a girl named Girl E who was killed in the game during the 4th day. That girl was killed with a blow from a metal bat. Just like my hero.
hey.
Did you also play that game, Hajime? Is that why you're curious about that metal bat? Yeah, that's exactly it, but did you play it too? And I'm sure you know this, but the case this time is strongly connected to Twilight Syndrome murder case, I think. In order to solve the mystery behind my hero's death, you probably need to solve that game's mystery too. But even if you solve the game's mystery, all the clues in it were lousy and useless. I mean, it started ambiguously, and it was still ambiguous when it ended.
That's wrong.
That's because you haven't beaten the game. Beaten? I finished the game with the game over, but were you able to beat it? I'm not some girl gamer who talks about video games she's never beaten. So, what am I supposed to do to actually beat the game? I can't stop thinking about that for some reason. But for now, I should focus on this investigation, so it's okay to say that this metal bat is absolutely the murder weapon, right? Okay, mit dir weiter.
I see.
I will never forgive killing.
However,
Chiaki seemed quite different from her usual self. She must feel very strongly about killing. It's not just Chiaki. There's no way anyone would forgive something like this. I guess you're right. Mann, das sind das viele Kreise. Closet. Closet door is half open. The last time I came here, that wasn't the case. That's a little suspicious. I should probably investigate inside here too. Ach, da kann man richtig reingehen. Huh. Whoa. This is a pretty spacious walk-in closet, but there's so much crap on the shelves and floor, only one person could stand in here. But if you think about it this way, it means it's possible for only one person to stay in here. There's something on the floor. This yellow thing is a gummy candy. Finding candy on the floor in a place like this is clearly unnatural. If it's connected to the incident, did someone drop this while they were inside the closet? Level up. Cool. Flotation devices, snorkels, nets. There's also some paint supplies too. There's not much else that could be related to the incident. Mono cookie, yeah. There's a lot of stuff jammed onto the shelves, even surfboards and the surfboard case. But they're not put away properly at all. 2 boards are stuffed onto the one shelf, and some boards have been left out instead of being put in the case. And there's also an empty surfboard case as well. Jeez, how careless. I guess that's everything inside the closet. sieht das aus, ey. Man sieht ja gar nicht Bloodstain, wo man hinklicken soll. There's bloodstains on the floor and they're streaked as if she crawled through them. They're probably streaked from when my hero tried to run away during the attack. So she used all her energy to crawl away and took her last breath as she was leaning against the door. Nice.
Perhaps.
Mahiru probably wants us to do this too. She would want us to reveal the truth behind her death.
However,
But what she really wanted, she probably wanted to spend time with all of us peacefully, without something like this happening. Yeah. No shit. She's lost all life in her body. It's as if she's a shell. Is this really the energetic Mahiru I knew? I see her laying in front of me, but I still can't believe it. I can't connect this lifeless body to the high-spirited Mahiru. But we don't have time to wallow in sentiment. There's no way I can just stand here. I slapped both my hands into my cheeks and faced Mahiru's body one more time. Mahiru is leaning against the beach house door that leads to the road. Coco. If she leaned onto the door like this, it would have been impossible to open. Maybe Mahiru tried to run away when she was attacked and tried to crawl to the door? Evidence can be seen in the bloodstains on the floor. They're streaked as if she crawled through them. So she used all her energy to crawl away, leaned against the door and took her last breath. For someone as headstrong as her to run, she must have felt really desperate. Darf ich mal hier, da ist doch noch was. Genau, die Maske. What is this? Is this a mask? Did someone bring this from the toy section of the supermarket? Or maybe party goods? Regardless, why is this even here?
could it be?
Did the killer wear that to conceal their face? No, they totally stand out. I mean, it's such a gaudy mask. A gaudy mask? Ah, that mask! You've seen this? Sun Witch Esperito! It is a super fun anime with a viewership surpassing 90% in my country. An anime that has a viewership of over 90%? Is Sonia's country really alright?
It cannot be.
Could it be? Was that mask placed next to the body? Yeah, it was. If that is true, could it be? Could it be what?
I am sorry.
Oh, please give me some time. For reasons unknown, Sonia rushed out of the beach house. What's with her?
It appears.
It looks like she knows something. If that's the case, I shall wait until she decides to talk about it. For Sonia to be so worked up, it must be something big. It's also the only showing her. I wonder what she knows. Pretty Anime Girl Mask. Meine Fresse, ist das viel. Hab ich jetzt alles hier? Moment. Das. Okay, die Tür fehlt noch. Mahiru was leaning against this door, so I couldn't open it. Oh, super, toll, das hat sich gelohnt. This is too weird. Something this weird should only happen in song lyrics. Sehr hilfreich, danke. Shower room. So this is the shower room. There's a notice on the door. Judging from the illustration, it looks like it's being repaired or under construction. Something like that. That's right. The shower's being repaired, so water won't come out. But what about hot water? Well, that's impossible too. If the shower is out of order, then isn't it just a waste of space?
I'm sorry.
That's when I was planning to fix it. My magic stick was taken from me, so I never got around to fixing it. What the heck? What does your magic stick have to do with repairing?
You're so
Anyways,
evil.
it's all Monokuma's fault. Everything is all Monokuma's fault. You doubt what eyes are telling me you think I'm Monokuma's accomplice. You must have read my mind. Think what you want of me. I'm already given up.
Got it?
But let me tell you this one more time. As long as you guys work together, you should be able to stand against any kind of dispute. I promise I will help with that. What help? You're doing the opposite. Well, anyway, it looks like the shower room is definitely out of order, but I guess I should check the inside too. Then gehen wir mal rein. I guess I might as well check the inside of the shower room too. Oh, this is a really nice, really spacious shower room. If it's this huge, you could also use it as a dressing room, but changing in the beach house is forbidden. Geez, what an unreasonable rule.
Damn it.
Guess no one's in here. I was thinking the killer was hiding here after he failed to escape. It wouldn't be that easy. There's a toilet, but you really can't use it as a step stool. There's a window. It's small, but maybe you can crawl out of it somehow. Well, it probably doesn't mean anything if someone can crawl through it, but I can't seem to take my mind off it. However, the ceiling is really high, so that window is also situated in a very high place. It's so high that even if I stretch out my hand, I can't reach it. It's probably about 9 feet up. And not just that, it's an iron-barred window. If that's the case, yep, it'd be impossible to go in and out through there.
What?
Are you still thinking about that window? Yeah, I was thinking the killer might have escaped through there.
Leave it to me.
Alright, I got it. I'll pitch in and help you out. Huh?
Now then.
Come on, give me a piggyback ride. I'll check the window for you. Pitch in and help? Feels like I'm the one who's pitching in and helping.
I'll beat you up.
If you don't hurry, I'll punch you. She's really into this. No matter what I say, it's not gonna matter. Fine, I'll just leave it to you. Don't worry, my panties are clean. I see, that's good. I let out a deep sigh, then bent over under the window.
Right.
As she shouted, I kind of jumped onto my shoulders. Vielleicht hätten die das andersrum machen sollen. Ich meine, ich glaube, die ist stärker als er.
Hey! Your balance sucks. Make sure your stance is wider.
You're a lot heavier than I expected.
Yeah, because I'm so buff. Like, every time I get a massage, they tell me I'm just a mass of muscles.
A massage, huh? Do you have a trainer or something since you're the ultimate gymnast?
Nah, I don't have a trainer. My stepmom's lovers like to get drunk and give me full-body massages.
I don't even know where to start commenting on this, but okay. I shouldn't have asked.
So, how's the window?
Let's see. See. So that's what happened.
Did you find anything?
Well, since there's this iron bar, I was pretty sure no one would be able to get through the window. But check it out.
Check it out. Hold on. I'll give it a try.
With Akana on my shoulders, I craned my neck so high that I started to worry.
This iron bar ain't even pinned down. Looks like you can open and close it pretty easy. See? My head can fit through, no problem.
Then it's not impossible to go in and out of that window?
Yep.
Akana jumped off my shoulders and flashed a wide grin. Isn't this a big discovery? But the problem is, how were they able to reach that window? Even if I jump, I can't really reach it. But if two people work together like us, it wouldn't be a problem, right? If that's the case, it would mean the killer had an accomplice.
Huh?
Accomplice? Sounds like a big word. Is that the name of a kung fu master? But even if there was an accomplice, the person acting as the step stool would still be inside.
Like,
But if you really think about it, just one person could get out of here without help, right? Huh? Really?
so...
Yeah, like,
I got it.
freaking ninja could do it, you know? A ninja can climb fences and walls, no problem, right? Just as I thought, it looks difficult to go in and out through that window. What the heck? And I even took the time to lend you my wisdom. Yeah, wisdom.
Pissed me off.
You're the one who said it was suspicious, so I took the time to pitch in and help.
You.
It was such a waste of time to help you out. All you saw were my panties. No, I didn't. Well, it's not like it's the end of the world. I'm telling you, I didn't look at them. Iron-barred window. Also offenbar kann man das aufmachen. Wahrscheinlich sind dafür auch diese hinges da oben dran. I guess that's pretty much everything I noticed in this shower room. No, I guess I've finished investigating all I can, but there's still not enough. Just from the clues here, I don't think I have enough to find the truth. Looks like I should try investigating that again to find out why Mahiro got killed. Twilight Syndrome murder case. Girl E was killed in that game by a single blow from a metal bat. Metal bat. That's the same weapon that was used to kill Mahiro. There's no way that's just a coincidence, right?
Actually,
The truth, this game's theme is a missing link. You know, it's a recurring theme from mysteries, right? It's kind of like a hidden connection. A missing link. If that's the killer's motive for the killing this time, then that mystery must be hidden inside that game. Plus, the person who might know about that mystery is standing right next to me. I should ask her about it. Ich vermute mal, normalerweise sollte man diesen Text kriegen, wenn man nicht hier drin ist, sondern schon wieder zurück ist. Weil dann Chiaki auch neben einem steht. Jetzt stand die ja gerade gar nicht neben mir. Hat wohl irgendein Test an den aufgepasst. Hey Chiaki, I have something I want to ask you. Are you okay right now? Are you done investigating here already? Huh? I think I've finished investigating once through.
Yep.
Then let's go. Go?
So,
You want to know about Twilight Syndrome, right? Then I think you should actually play it yourself.
let's go.
So, let's go. Yeah, you're right. With Chiaki leading, I left the beach house and headed over to Jabberwock Park, where that unsettling arcade machine was placed. But I never expected that person to be waiting there. Das ist doch ein schöner Punkt, um für heute Schluss zu machen und euch alle doch noch irgendwie zu cliffhangen. Zumal es eh gleich halb ist. Und ich wollte tatsächlich direkt vor dem richtigen Durchspielen von Twilight Syndrome Murder Case aufhören, weil das sonst, finde ich, zu verwirrend ist, das jetzt so halb anzufangen. Ich weiß es tatsächlich selber nicht mehr, wer da steht, aber könnte sein, Nagito, vielleicht. Oder Fuyuhiko hätte ich jetzt auch erst überlegt, weil auf den reagiert er ja auch immer so mit, von wegen, oh, was macht er denn da? Wie gesagt, ich weiß es ja gerade selber nicht mehr. Also, mal schauen. Sehen wir dann nächstes Mal und deswegen sage ich, das ist wohl nicht Byakuya. Nee, das würde mich tatsächlich ein bisschen wundern. Ja, aber dann sage ich jetzt mal Tschüss.